Hi people, so as you can see, this reading is not for people who are going through depression, who gonna be triggered because it's just the energy right now. How will people remember you? Okay, energy can be changed, but in general, this is how people will remember you when you pass away. For most of you, this is what you created right now in your reality. This is what you chose. There's like the passing away energy is a huge energy of manifestation of choices that you chose and choices yet to become because of the choices the choices that you took right now, or the energy at least that you're manifesting. So this is a huge manifestation energy or huge future energy there that you manifested. So it depends on the choices or any kind of small decision that you took. So this reading going to be a little bit trigger for some of you. So how will people remember you when you pass away, when you're gone, when you're past? Remember to like and subscribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're gone, hey, I'm great, how are you? So when you're gone, when you move into your next life, let's see. Number one, how will people remember you when you pass away? Number one, a lot of people will remember you as someone very sensitive or someone very sensitive. That you're not very caring. That's what they're gonna remember about you, that you didn't take care of a lot of people or you didn't take care of yourself or something like that. It's a general energy, okay? That's what I see and that's why you manifested right now. It's up to you. This reading actually can be not just for fun, it can be very like eye-opening for you to make another decision, even if you're like with the narcissist and you didn't leave family or stuff like that. So number one, I feel like they're gonna remember you as someone who didn't care a lot about your well-being or something like that. It's something about self-care, self-worth, that you maybe were insecure or sensitive. They're gonna remember that. I feel like you're gonna have a loved one or someone who loved you, could be your husband or your wife, who gonna be remembering you a lot or just crying over you. For others of you might have like 4 kids or something like that, and some other friends that gonna be remembering you. Like I feel they're gonna remember how you hanged a lot with them in like about cooking, something about like grandma house or a house like that. They're gonna be remembering a lot about their cooking times or the time where you ate together. So I feel like people gonna be remembering you, and some people gonna be moving on from it like really fast, to be honest. But your loved one, the person who loves you, and your kids, they're not gonna be letting it go forever. They cannot let it go. And I feel like 2 of your best friends, they will be like literally just remembering you every single day or something like that. That's how you're gonna be leaving planet Earth, and this is who you're. I feel like your family are not there that much for some reason. Are they gonna move on so fast or something like that? To be honest, I have to tell you that. Okay, they're just gonna make peace with it. Number two, how people gonna remember you when you pass away. People gonna remember how you were so generous, you were caring, you were generous, and you were very like their devil equal or something. Like you took chances on yourself and you help people to take chances. I feel like people gonna be like in your funeral remembering a lot of funny things and a lot of funny moments about you. So you're just a fun person that literally a lot of people are gonna be missing. Like you're just, a lot of people are gonna be sad, so maybe you're gonna be in the public eye or something, because a lot of people are sad, a lot of people are not accepting that. Number two, a lot of people are crying over your death. It seems like your death is like almost something impossible for people to process, because it's just like you are like, I'm even like sensing the intensity of pain here for number two, because some people like relied on you, on your existence for the light. They relied on your present for positive energy. They relied on that. It's like you are gone, it's just forever gonna change their life. Actually, even when you pass away, you're gonna make a lot of people change their life. It's like when you pass away, people gonna be like, oh my god, they miss you, and they'll be like literally just remembering your positive energies. Like, just because this person, I love this person, just because of their soul and nature, I'm gonna do this in honor of them, I'm gonna take action. So people gonna take a lot of action in their life because of you. Number two, it's like when you pass away, people gonna be like taking whatever you told them. Is like, I have to finish that. I feel like you gave a lot of advices to people, you encourage a lot of people look up to you. I feel like people just gonna miss you, and there's a lot of people who gonna cry also. I feel number two, who are in pain, like people who mistreated you, gonna be like, if you have abusive family member, number two, or you have like abusive narcissistic someone who abused you and didn't show you love at all, when you pass away, they're gonna remember everything good that they shared with you, and they're gonna regret whatever thing that they done. Almost like they're gonna go crazy. There's someone who gonna go crazy who abused you. It's like they're gonna be like, I wish I had another chance to do something better. I feel because he gave this person a lot of love. I feel like this person's voice, like my voice is gone, gonna be crying like really hard. So this is what I'm sensing. I feel like you have a son, or you're gonna have a son for some of you, not all of you. This son gonna be sad, but not very sad. It's like this son hates you or something like that. You're gonna have a son who hates you, or a brother or someone's sons hate you, someone like that who hates you. We're not gonna be sad. For some of you, this is really dark. Not all of you, just a big something. It's almost like he wished for your death, or he wished for something. It's like he's gonna be more happy that you died because they're gonna have your money or something like that. Or this is a brother or a sister, something like that. Literally, like I'm seeing something like a devil energy who's like just gonna be like really a narcissist energy, or a very dark energy that they don't want to accept it, but in the future they're gonna have this tower moment that they're gonna accept it. It's like this person of very selfish. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for number two. How people going to remember you when you're gone? Remember to like and subscribe, people. The last reading from yesterday, done a lot of readings. Some people didn't like a lot of readings, so you just go like back, remember. Number three, how people gonna remember you? People gonna remember you as someone very abusive, very narcissistic, or very dark. This is like how some people gonna remember you. It depends if you're like that or not. Some people gonna think that you are very narcissistic, you didn't listen to them. So maybe those are like toxic family members. They're gonna think that you're the narcissist, you're abusive, and you didn't listen to them, and you like made bad choices in your life, and you're going to hell. So some family members gonna think that you're going to hell and you're gonna pass away and just going to hell because of whatever choices, because you're gay, or because something really stupid, or because of your religion. Someone here is not accepting. You're gonna be like thinking that you're going to hell, and they're gonna pray their own way, going to church, going to mosque or something like that, for God to forgive you, something like that I'm sensing. However, there's like this little brother who gonna miss you a lot. There's your brothers or your sisters or some family members that you've been raised with, like your cousins or your sisters, gonna be in a huge pain. I feel like that pain gonna be like not going out of their chest, so almost they cannot cry it out. They don't know what to do it, so they might need therapy as well for it. It's like this is a huge pain of like needing to accept some kind of reality, or needing to accept something. It's like, you know, when it's too gone, like too late, something like that. Something like that. It's just too gone, and it's like I feel like too gone because you might been like, you might leave in the future and leave those people, and they will not do anything about it, and then in the future they will hear about your death, and they will be like, this is too late. I didn't do anything about it. Like I didn't even try to make a choice to come and have a chance with this person. I feel like your husband or your wife gonna die with you for some of you. This is really dark, but you're not gonna have like this suffering of the loved one suffering about you or something. It's like because your man or your wife gonna pass away with you. So I'm sensing like I don't wanna like I don't, even though I'm a psychic and I'm a very different psychic, people. I'm a psychic who can see like spirit, dark energy. I can read in dark energy a lot, but I do not do like dark readings or like things like that. I just can sense a lot dark also. So, but it's nothing dark. I feel like gonna die a peaceful death, but your husband gonna pass away with you. Could be like an accident or something like that, or just you together passing away in the same time, or like what happened to my grandmother and grandparents. Like my grandma passed away. A few months later, my grandfather passed away. He loved her a lot, but he had what do you call it, Alzheimer. I don't know what I call it in English. It's the same way. So that's the thing, like he didn't suffer. So I was like even thankful that he had this Alzheimer, so he would not remember that she passed away, because he loved her like hell. Like you just he gonna die. If he like knew that she passed away and remembered that every day, he just gonna kill himself, having a heart attack. So he passed away after a few months, so something like that gonna happen. So your loved one or that person that you love not gonna suffer. Your kid's gonna be very strong kid. You raise up very strong kids. They're gonna cry and they're gonna suffer, but I feel like they're gonna pick themselves up, because something that you done is like almost like crying, but they doing something. It's like they feel like so strong. I feel like you raised a strong kid. You talked about death, you talked about something with them, and they can, I feel like you suffered a dark life. So that's why I feel like you have your family, stuff like that. They hear the stories that you told them. I almost want to cry with number three. It just seems like very emotional. It's like they hear the stories that you told them about your life. So there's like, now it's my turn like to do what my mother or father told me. It's like they remember how you suffered the same thing, so they take your like, they take the way that you lived life, like they do it the same way. So that's what I'm sensing. Number four, how people will remember you when you pass away. Number four, people will remember you as someone who done a lot of stupid things. So again, I don't want to predict any death or something like that. Even when people come in personal readings, tell me how I'm gonna die or something like that, I would not tell you that, because I don't want to like, this is like something that you don't want to tell people. Even so, like spirit do not tell people that much, a lot of things about it, unless if it's like your death is near, then you can sense it, something like that. I don't like, even though I'm like a very dark, like I can't see in the dark, but it's like it's not something I want to say. But number four, I feel like people gonna remember you. Thank you. Number four, people gonna remember you of like taking reckless, stupid actions. Like you almost did stupid things that they didn't understand. Like it's kind of funny for them a little bit. For others would not understand that. They're gonna remember you of like taking actions they never understood. Why would you do something to fuck yourself up, like at parties or something like that? Like you would do something like taking drugs or something like that, or like doing. So that's what I'm sensing. Like number four, I'm not predicting anything or something like that, but for some of you, number four, you can change this energy. I feel like there's some choices that you're taking right now in your life gonna lead to that energy can be changed, but this is what you manifested. Thank you. I feel like you might pass away in a like a drug, abusing yourself by a drug or something like that, or suicidal. So be aware of like not being suicidal, because people remember you as like, why did you do it, or why did you like do that thing that, like it's almost, some people gonna think you're selfish, number four, because you did it this way, like you didn't take care of yourself. So take care of yourself, number four. So I feel like the energy I'm sensing is like people not appreciating like why you didn't appreciate your life, and you were like kind of selfish with like making them feel suffer and pain, because if you didn't suffering with this pain because you didn't take care of your health and take care, maybe you have diabetes, maybe you have something. So take care of your health, number four. Okay, this is a call for you. Anyway, so your father or your mother, for some of you, gonna be, or some older person gonna be like still alive or just really old, and like in the future, like when you pass away, I feel like this person gonna be like really thinking about you a lot, and thinking about how it's not fair, like they're still alive and you're not. It's like almost like you're their baby or something like that. It could be like a grandma, grandfather, or I'm not to say grandma, grandfather, could be, but someone really gonna be old in the future, like you're gonna have gray hair. So it could be like an older brother, an uncle, someone like that, an auntie or something. Gonna be like, how is not fair, like they're gonna think about, I feel like someone here gonna be like knowing more depth about your life than others. Now think about how you suffered with a lot of things in your life, and it's like what they wish that they knew that you were struggling with things before you passed away, or before you committed suicide, or before something. They wish that they knew. I feel like you hide a lot of things, so people gonna know a lot of secrets about you after your death or something like that. Number five, yeah, change your eating habit, please, and take care of your health and go to the gym. Number five, how people gonna remember you? People gonna remember you as someone very like healthy. Are you talked about health a lot? We're talking about health a lot. So I feel like some people gonna be like really loving the things that you gave them, or I feel like it's a weird funeral, really weird funeral. Like people gonna do it, you're gonna do it at, they're gonna do it at some place they really love. It's like almost, it's like at a there's music around, or look like a club, or look like some place, or look like a place like outside, or look like a party more than it's like a funeral. So it could be any exotic place or something like that, because people are like celebrating like your death. It's not because you passed away, no, just people like doing a lot of music, a lot of things, or a lot of activities, or people doing something that they bring in, like everybody speaking like about what they love about you and what they got like from you. I feel like you gave people a lot of things, and people are like laughing or like really admiring the things, or just discovering also for some of them laughing. For others, they discovered what you done for other people behind their back, like in a good way, like you helped others. So it's like people gonna talk like, I remember that time when you came, when she or he came and gave me that when I needed money. I remember that. So people gonna discover a lot of things that you've done, really good things in your funeral, I feel. So I feel like you're gonna have a lot of pictures. Time what meant for file for. Oh, okay. You can leave it in the comments, because the live chat, then they cannot read it. So maybe leave it in the comment for people. Any help you have for number 4 or something. So number 5, I feel like people gonna be like really trying to do it this way for you. Like you said, I don't want to like they want to go, they're gonna do a good funeral for you. I feel like number 5, like there's a lot of pictures for you or something like that. So there's a lot of pictures posted, like, or something like that, like a lot of pictures of you like everywhere. It could be online or something, and people gonna be like posting pictures of you online or on their Instagram, on their page, like to rest your soul, something. A lot of people gonna be like commenting on pictures or something like that. A lot of pictures there. Or you can be like someone famous, and a lot of people like even like far away people that they don't know you much gonna be like talking about you. For some, I'm seeing 2 scenarios. For some of you, this is the scenario of like people, family member, and everybody talking about that. For others, just one person, because sometimes I pick that energy of someone getting really famous and getting fame. There's like almost a stage, and a lot of people like taking their candles or something like that for your death. It's like you're famous or something like that. So it's gonna be hell for your family member. The people you love gonna be hell for them. I'm not sensing that your kid or whoever, like the person you lived with, is like in peace, because they're gonna be like really crying, just like crying, like to the point where they just gonna faint. So they might need help or medical help as well, because of whatever shock they had. They're gonna take them time to just process your death, process that you're no longer there. So people, that's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like, yeah, that's all I'm sensing. But a lot of people gonna keep a lot of parts of you around, like the house or something like that. So almost it's hard for people to forget about you, like you're everywhere somehow. Or people gonna keep posting things or talking about things that you did all the time. Like it just, you, I feel for some of you, number 5, for some of you created something that lasting there. So maybe you created charity, something, just your name somewhere like lasting, like your good is lasting ever forever, even after your death. Like you created something good that people gonna benefit from it even when you pass away. So I done this reading because sometimes death is really terrifying, and I just want to talk about this at the end of the video. Me growing up, I had a lot of like difficult time. Like I didn't know, like this panic feeling. As a psychic, you just like growing up as psychic, and you don't know what is a psychic mean. You just hear and know a lot of things, and I had a lot of like phobia from death, and like people I love gonna pass away, and everything happened. Like my father passed away, my grandma, my grandfather, and a lot of people like that. You're just sometimes like you need to go through it to understand that it's just a cycle of life. Like it doesn't matter, like you saw them, they were there, they needed to leave this time. Is selfish or not selfish, you just need to make peace with it, because they have to go to their next life and you're gonna see them. They were here for a purpose, for a short time. They had to be there for a short time and pass away. You cannot just force them to be someplace where they finish their karmic death, or they finish something, or some of them they just didn't learn, so it will be better for them to go to their next life or something like that. Just make peace with it. And I always say you have a lot of souls around you. So if you feel like you lost someone you love, you have a lot of souls. Just go outside. This is what I do. If someone passed away in my family or something, go outside, talk to people, and you're gonna find a lot of people that you're gonna love as well. There's a lot of souls around you, so make peace with it. It's fine, to let go. Do not feel guilty. Thank you for watching. Love you all.